Welcome back, my friends. I hope you guys are all doing awesome. I just got off the thruway at the Little Falls exit. I seen this overview lookout. Absolutely beautiful. As you guys can see, it's kind of overgrown. As you guys can see, they kind of need to mow this and then cut down some of these trees because it's kind of becoming overgrown. But that being said, absolutely beautiful. Hopefully you guys can see that. But I thought this would be a good spot to update you guys on our adventure today. If you guys don't know that I'm part of the FFLA. Last year, if you guys didn't see that video, I volunteered over at Dickerson Hill Fire Tower. If you guys haven't seen that, click right here. Be not disappointed, just an awesome adventure. So I seen that there needed volunteers at Cane Mountain Fire Tower. So I contacted the lady that runs it and they gave me the approval. I did about 2 months ago. I did some training and with Pat and Debbie, thank you very much. You guys were awesome. And today is the day that I'm gonna be over there teaching it and helping out. So let's get it, can't wait. All right guys, I just arrived at the store. The trailhead is probably 9.5 miles that way to the left. This is where I pick up the book bag and the supplies for the fire tower. I thought it was, I'd never been in this store. I'm about to find out, but it looks like a pretty neat store. I love the canoers up top. Looks like the front guy fell. I thought that was pretty funny. But let's get it. All right guys, we got our 2 packs. We just got left the store. It's a pretty nice store. I highly recommend it. I actually picked up these 2 bars. They're handcrafted in the Adirondacks. We'll try them out. But anyways, we picked up our 2 packs. So this is the pack that will go up to the fire tower with stickers and supplies for the fire tower. And this pack is at the trailhead. There's like a outhouse, so it's like toilet paper, all cleaning supplies like that. So when we first get to the trailhead, we're gonna take this pack. We're gonna do the outhouse and then pick up trash around there with this pack. Then we're gonna leave this back in the car, and then we're gonna take this pack up to the fire tower. All right guys, we're almost there. All right guys, so I just made it to the trailhead. I was just talking to a group of people, a family coming down. I gave them some of these Frisbees that we got. That these are new to me because we don't have these over at Dickerson, but they're actually pretty cool. They're like little Frisbees. But anyways, I gave some of the kids those. I talked a little bit about the history of the fire towers and stuff. But back to what we're gonna do. So this is our cleaning supplies. As you can see, there's toilet paper and stuff. The outhouse is right over here. But here's some gloves. I'm gonna get some gloves on. I'm gonna go around, pick up some trash, and then we're gonna head to the outhouse and make sure it has toilet paper and some air fresheners and all that stuff. So yeah, let's get it. All right guys, so I found a decent amount of trash in the parking lot. So I don't see anything else anymore. So now we're gonna head over to the outhouse and see if it has toilet paper, clean it up, and put some air fresheners up. All right guys, so we made it to the outhouse. See what we got going on here. Put down our stuff, our garbage bag. Looks like there's already trash on the ground right here. Doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna take down these air fresheners, put some new ones up. All right guys, got done cleaning. I just hung new air fresheners or sheets, whatever you want to call them, fabric sheets. I did have this like little broom type thing, dustpan. If I get it out right there, I just swept the whole thing out because there's like a lot of spider webs and all that stuff, and then I wiped down all that right there with the Clorox wipes. We have enough toilet paper, so I didn't have to replace that, but I think we're in pretty good shape now. All right guys, I'm gonna put this bag back. There was those frisbees in there and like those little cards. I'm gonna put those in the other pack, and then we're gonna head up. All right guys, so I'm all packed up. I got 2 backpacks and a garbage bag. So this is a trailhead. I already signed in. Just a heads up guys, I noticed in the signing, I seen a lot of people here already that came and going when I was cleaning, and only 3 people signed out on that thing. So obviously a lot of people are not signing out on this. I highly suggest that you do sign, register in, because it could save your life, and that's 100% true. So make sure you guys are signing this out because it's for your own safety. Anyway, so that being said, Cane Mountain, this is a loop, so you can go to the left or you can go to the right. I've done the full loop before. It is a shorter distance to go to your left, but it's also a little bit more elevation gain. Also, if you go to your right, you will see like a little pond, some water and stuff, and it's not that hard of a hike if you go to the right. But we're gonna head to the right so I can see the water and show you guys, and see if there's any trash, and we're gonna pick it up on the way. All right guys, so this is what I was talking about. So the trail does divide, and there's a path, as you can see. Maybe you can see it, hopefully you can see it. There is water over here. That's what I was talking about. If you go to the right, you can stop by the water, check it out. I'm not sure if you can swim in there, but I think you can fish in there and stuff. And you could probably see the trailhead right from there. Yep, right there. So it's not far from the trailhead where the trail actually divides, where you got to go right or left. You're going to want to go left if you want to go up to the fire tower. But if you want to check out the water like we're going to do, you're going to go right. What do you think guys? Like a little dammed up little pond. Pretty nice. Check out the dam. I'm not sure how old this dam is or any history on it. Maybe I can find something on it. Pretty sweet. It looks like there's like it used to be higher, so I'm pretty sure that's where you would put like these boards right here. They would go across all the way and slide into these little slips. So I'm not sure if this used to be bigger or what, but maybe I could find some information about it. But a nice little spot to chill. I'm pretty sure there's fish in there. I'm not really sure, but I seen a sign over here. Go check out what it said. Oh, so there is fish in here if you guys want to fish. Looks like a pretty nice fishing spot. It looks like it loops around too, so pretty neat. All right guys, so we're gonna head back this way, go right, and we'll see you at the fire tower. All right, guys, we're coming to a point where the trail divides again. I'm not sure what trail this goes to. Maybe I could find out, but you're gonna want to turn left. That's what the big arrow says, trail left. So you want to go left. I'm not really sure where this one goes, but maybe we can find out. But we are going left. All right, guys, we're getting there. Do it now if you want to do the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
Because life, kids,
Yeah.
wife.
Harder to get in there.
Do it now. That's all I could say.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's holding me back is my kids, my family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't just leave your kids. I mean, you know what I mean? No matter how bad you want to do
We
it.
only do a weekend.
Yeah.
What was that?
That's why we only do a
Yeah.
weekend.
But no matter,
Hold down for as much.
so do it now. Like I don't know if you could take a break from school for half a year or do half semesters, or I'm not sure how your school could work, but
In between grad and undergrad.
all I say is do it now if you want to do it, because I talk to so many hikers that they're doing it now when they retire from work, 50s, stuff.
It's a
That
little harder to
the
do
one
it, but-
thing that they say that they regret not doing it earlier.
Yeah.
All right, guys, looks like we made it to the tower. All right, so I'm actually not gonna go up the tower right now. I'm gonna head over to the cabin and sit down all the packs and see if there's any graffiti on the cabin that we have to cover up. And we'll take it from there. Here's the cabin that was restored a few years ago. When I did this, like, I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago, with my dog Buddy. If you guys don't know what happened to Buddy, click right here. He did pass away from cancer, but we did do this hike with him, and this cabin was absolutely destroyed. But as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful now. They came up here and restored it. Doesn't look like there's too much graffiti that I had to cover up, but like this, I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to cover that up. But I'm gonna set these packs down and we'll take it from there. All right, guys, I put my packs down. I just got a sip of Gatorade. Hydration, I highly recommend that. Works very well when hiking with hydrating. Anyway, so we're at the cabin. I didn't go, when I first got here, I didn't go right up the tower because there was a couple up there. So I came to the cabin, I set my packs down. I looked, see if there's any graffiti. It looks like it's pretty much covered up. So my next step is I'm gonna get the hidden flagpole. Pat, he and Debbie, they're volunteers. About 2 months ago, like I was saying, they bring up here to train me on what to do. And he has a hidden flagpole that we're gonna put up on top of the tower and hang the flag. All right, guys, so I got the flag. I got the hidden flagpole that I'm not gonna tell you guys where that is. So I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna leave my packs down here. We're gonna head up the tower and we're gonna hang that flag and then see if there's any graffiti that we have to spray paint to cover over. All right, guys, so we made it up here with the flagpole. That's super long, so it's kind of a pain to get up here, but we got it up here. what a beautiful view, as you guys can see. Absolutely beautiful up here. You see the boats in the water over there. Awesome. Alright, so now I'm gonna try to hang this flagpole. Probably not do such a good job as Pat does, but I'm gonna try my best. Alright guys, so I hung the flag. I know it's probably not up to par of how Pat does it, but Pat, hopefully you agree that I did at least a decent job. Alright guys, it doesn't look like there's any graffiti up here that I have to cover up, so that's good news. When I did Dickerson Hill, there's graffiti everywhere. We got hit pretty hard that night. I basically had to spray paint the whole cab. If you guys want to see that video, click right here. You guys will not be disappointed. Just an awesome adventure. But I'm gonna head back down, see what else we can do. Alright guys, so we just came down from the tower. We hung the flagpole. We looked if there was any graffiti. We didn't see any, so that's good news. I just came down here. There's no other people up here to talk to or anything like that. So I'm gonna grab a snack. So like I was saying earlier, I highly recommend this rehydration Gatorade. I'll put it down right here, what it actually is. I forget what it's called, but I highly recommend it, especially when you're hiking in these hot, humid days. But as you've seen in the car, the video in the car, I mean it was in the car, but in the video earlier, when we were in the car, I picked this up at the store where we picked up our book bags. It's handcrafted in the Adirondacks. It's bear, I guess, blueberry, almond, and maple. I love trying new stuff like this, especially if it's homemade, something other than name brand stuff. So I'm gonna try it out, see how it is. Look at our flag up there, blowing in the wind. Nice little shot of it. Very nice. Alright guys, so we're just looking at the flag that we hung up and admiring it. Right over here, that's the tower. Now not far from there, you follow this little trail, and there's like this big open spot right here. Now if you remember early in the video, they redid the cabin and restored it. I'm pretty sure Pat and Debbie told me that, if I can remember, so don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure that, so how they got the supplies up here to redo the cabin, they flew it in by helicopter, and I'm pretty sure this big open spot is where they dropped the supplies. I mean, if you're gonna drop a supply with helicopters, this is the spot. But also, I wanted to show you guys another thing, if I can remember. So that cabin is not the original cabin. Now, if I can remember, Pat was showing me, hopefully I get this right. We're walking back to the tower, as you can see, that nice flag that we just hung, absolutely beautiful. All right, watch my step. Hang with me, guys. Now, if I can remember, now Pat pointed out, it's all overgrown right now, but the original cabin was right here, right in this area. If it wasn't so overgrown, you could see some like pieces of the cabin, the old one and all that stuff. is all right here. So just a heads up, that cabin right over here is not the original one. It was built after this one. All right guys, so a little bit of history about this fire tower. It's a 60-foot tall. It's the model is an LS40 fire tower. It was built in 1925, began operation in 1926. The first cabin was built in 1960. So I'm assuming that it was this cabin right here that was built in 1960. I'm not 100% sure. And then for some reason, I'm not sure if I can remember what Pat and Debbie said, if something happened to it or something. I'm not really sure. But then shortly after they built this one over here. And then this tower was staffed until 1988. So it's not that far away. I was born in 1986, so this was still staffed when I was born. Pretty neat. Alright guys, I just had a nice conversation with a guy with his dog. That's what I like the most about these adventures, is meeting the people. Anyways, talking about that, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that Debbie and Pat and Debbie were telling me that a lady, I think with her kid, got lost. So it was almost what I can remember, because this was like 2 months ago. She hiked up here with her child, and they didn't have proper lighting or anything, and they got lost. And I think she started hiking up this way or hiking down this way. I'm pretty sure it was up, and she got lost off the trail, stranded, because this is not a hiking trail over here. It's not a proper hiking trail, so do not come up this way. I don't even know where this goes, but it got dark out. They actually had to come up and rescue her. And it's really not that hard of a mountain, but if you guys have no lights, it doesn't matter how high a mountain is or how hard. If you can't see, it makes it almost impossible. So always be prepared, guys. I always say that. But I don't have anybody up here right now. I'm gonna head up and see if we can get some good pictures. So the DEC says it's Wakely. Yeah. If you go on the website, it's not Wakely. It's the heck did, oh God, how did I forget about it? Spruce. They actually say spruce is the highest. So there's a big argument with that in the fire tower community, you know what I mean? So on the DEC, it says Wakely, but actually people say it's spruce that is actually, and spruce is actually closed down right now. I don't know what's going on with that, so I just heard that it's closed.
I bet no one has ever done. I bet I'm the first person.
You think it makes no sense at all. You're like, okay, like what are you trying to? I don't know. It just. But we're here to save it and teach the history, and like, a lot of kids come up, they love it. Yes. I actually got some. I was actually filling out my my notes on how many visitors. We had over 60 visitors today.
Oh, just nice. Today?
Just today.
At this tower?
Yep. I think they're actually up there. Do you see like frisbees or anything up there? Like some supplies? These? Yeah.
Oh.
These are actually for you guys. We hand them out.
Oh,
so,
really?
yeah, you guys can pick your color.
Sick.
They're actually frisbees. Actually,
Orange?
they're
What color
not
do you
that
want?
small. Alright guys, you got done having some good conversations. I just filled out the Cane Mountain notebook. This is the notebook where you could put like how many visitors you had, any different countries, how the day went. It all goes in here. It's like a little timeline that's pretty nice. So I just got done filling that out. It's 7:21. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a good sunset, but I have to head back down because the store that I dropped the book bag off that you guys seen earlier in the video, they close at 9, so I gotta get down there before they close to hand in the book bag. I'm not sure we're gonna have a good sunset, so I'll take it as it goes. So when I get down at the base of the mountain, we hand in the book bag. If it looks like it's gonna be a good sunset, I'll head back up and get some good pictures. If not, then that's when this adventure ends and I'm gonna head home. But we're gonna pack up and we're gonna head down. Alright guys, so I made it back to the trailhead. It's 7:40. I'm gonna have to really book it. It's not too far, the store is where I dropped these packs off, but I have to really book it to try to get that sunset. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, just getting back to the trailhead. It's almost 8 o'clock, so hopefully I can make it up to get that sunset. Hopefully it's worth it, fingers crossed. Alright guys, we officially made it up to the tower in less than 10 minutes. It's about 9 minutes. There's a tower right there. I'm out of breath. Alright guys, so I just passed a couple up here to get the sunset. Oh, there's another guy up here. They said it was behind a cloud, but I did make it. And there's some other guy up here with me. I think it's right there. I don't think we're gonna get anything.
It almost looks like the pockets are open and all.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. It's not good call,
All right, man.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Later, man.
Nice to meet you.
Alright guys, we got our sunset. Not the best sunset, but we got our sunset. Was it worth running up the hill and doing this mountain in 10 minutes? I don't know. Some people would beg to differ. We'll leave it at that. But what an awesome day today. I'm so glad that I did volunteer at Cane Mountain. If you guys don't know, I also volunteer at Dickerson Hill Fire Tower. It's over by like the Vermont border. That's an awesome time. If you guys haven't seen that video, click right here. You'll be not disappointed, trust me. But this is my first time at Cane Mountain. I can't thank Pat and Debbie enough. About 2 months ago, they helped train me. We hiked up the mountain together and they showed me everything. They did awesome. Thank you guys. But like the number one question is, you know, why do you do this? Meet new people is probably one of the best part. The stories, spreading information about the fire towers, the history of it, you know, keeping this alive, you know, and going for, you know, our future kids in the future, you know. That's why I gotta tap my camera because I can't see. You know, for our future generations, you know, our kids can enjoy this. This is why I do it. But today was an amazing day. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But that being said, I can't wait for the next one. Later, guys. All right, guys, there's my car. We made it down the mountain. It's about 9 o'clock. I gotta get going home and I gotta stop and get milk. All right, later, guys.